Aquarius, and this is your reading for career, finance, as well as love for the second half of July of 2026. We're going to get a look right now at your career and finance. To start, looks like we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so you are looking like you are in a strong position of spiritual power. This is usually a the female counterpart to the Hierophant card, which is usually the teacher. So it's like a teacher, but it's more of like a feminine version of that. It's more of the spiritual side of things, a little less the business side of things and the contracty side of things. So we're going to take a little bit more of a look at this. Looks like maybe you're trying to incorporate, or you currently are incorporating, some more spiritual aspects or some more emotional aspects and care into your current career. So let's take a look and see what else we've got for you, Aquarius. All right. Oh, looks like some new beginnings are happening here. All right, let's see. Oh, possibly with some people from your past. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, lovely energy here. So it's looking to me like you are starting up a new venture. You are definitely in, again, with this High Priestess, I think a position of power in your family financially, or in your job. You are in a position of authority. High Priestess is an authoritarian position, but I think you lead with care. I think you lead with understanding. I don't think that you are a didactic leader, and I think that you are potentially looking towards doing a new thing, or you just took on a new position. It's possible that this is a new position for you. The Fool is the card of new beginnings. This to me, I'm getting the feeling that you might be in a thing that is giving you a little bit of pause, because you think maybe you don't know you don't have all the pieces that you need to be like 100% perfect at this job, but as nobody does starting a new position or doing something new, right? Or if you're starting up a new career or a new venture in your own business, starting up your own business, you might not be sure if you have all of the necessary elements in place. But going into the unknown is just part of life when you're trying to do something new. So it looks like for the situation, you've got the Six of Cups. It could be, this is a business and finance reading, so I'm seeing this as possibly you collaborating with somebody from your past, or going back to an idea from your past that you have thought about as a good idea before. Like maybe this position is something that you had done previously, you left the job, and now you're coming back to it in a higher position now this time. It could be that you are, now this Lover's card here is in the position of the elements surrounding you, like the influences surrounding you, people surrounding you, energy surrounding you in the situation. So I think that this might be collaborative with somebody else. You may have, this can be people, right? Or it can be just a union of two things. So I'm getting the feeling here that you are going back to an old position. And again, take this as it resonates for you, because these are general readings, but it seems to me like you are starting something over again. This is a new beginning, but it's going back to the past, and it is a place where you feel comfortable, a place where you feel very welcomed. I think you feel very loved there, whether you're going back to a place that there's actually like a romantic connection, that there's a person that perhaps you're working with somebody that you are in a relationship with, or perhaps you're going back to work with somebody who you used to be in a relationship with, or perhaps there's somebody that you were in a relationship with in this position that you are now starting back at again. Or if you are creating a new business on an old idea, it's possible that this old idea is something you created with someone from your past. So like say you and a lover from your past, say you and your husband or wife or whatever, or a romantic partner from your past had collaborated together and come up with this idea. And you were like, okay, one day we're going to do this thing and we're going to be together and we'll be able to like make this our life, and this will be the next thing that we do. And then you guys end up leaving each other. But then now you are in a position to actually make that thing a reality. So now you're going back to that idea, and potentially you need to, get back in touch with this person. Perhaps you need to reach back out to them, or perhaps they have reached back out to you and said, I would like you to be a part of this. I think I want to move forward on actually doing this new thing. And I think they look at you as a person of spiritual, intellectual strength. I think they look at you as a wise person that is going to help lead them through this, path, lead them into this new thing safely. Okay, and the outcome, the possible outcome here we've got is the Queen of Wands, which is great. I think that is showing a very attractive, very positive, resonant energy. I am getting a little bit of a vibe here just from the Lovers and the Cups and this Queen of Wands that this really may be like there is a past romantic interest that you are getting back involved with, but not romantically, like in business. This is not that you are starting a career, or perhaps there is a person at this old job that you're going back to that really sees you as very attractive. They see you as very, very, again, this card and this card to me is giving a very like, oh, I look up to you as you're a person that's really in their element. You really know who you are. So let's see what we can get as far as clarification. What do we got as far as clarification? I want clarification on this Fool card here. What is this new beginning that Aquarius is dealing with in July? Wheel of Fortune, really, I mean, we really are talking something new is starting, something. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune is this cyclical. It's not necessarily fresh start, it's not linear. So it's this, again, could be coming back around from the past. This thing is coming back around again. All right, yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune is I really do think this is an idea from your past that is coming back, or a job from your past that is coming back, and you're starting over. You're starting over with it. And it's good. It seems like it has a lot of potential here. So let's see about the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups and the situation that they are currently dealing with their career in July 2026? What is the Six of Cups for Aquarius? What do we got here? Any clarification on that, Spirit? Oh, okay. I got a couple little pieces left there. All right, so it looks like we got the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so like I had said, I think you're moving forward well here. I think the Six of Swords, right? It's a protected journey. I think that this new thing that your path that you're going on is going to be very solid. I think it's a really strong opportunity. I think it's going to be emotionally fulfilling. I think it's going to be financially fulfilling. You may be, honestly, this might be an ex-husband or an ex-wife. This could be an ex-spouse, not just like a boyfriend. This could be a serious relationship. Or this could just be real stability showing itself, like a potential for being able to collaborate in a way that's really going to be a success. I mean, this is a joyful celebration, and this is the Ten of Cups is specifically a collaborative. It's not just you reaping those rewards. It's everybody reaping it together and it becoming a real joyful communal event. So yeah, I really do think that this is somebody and again, it could be an ex-spouse, ex-relationship, but something from your past, perhaps just a job where you really felt like you were at home, like a job that felt like family, or something like that, where you had to go for whatever reason. You had to put the brakes on it for a bit, but this new thing that's presenting itself is safely guided. It is, you have somebody there that wants to help lead you down the right path with this new journey. And I have a feeling it might have something to do with this Lover's card, so let's get a little bit of elaboration on that Lover's card. Elaboration on the Lover's card, please. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think that whoever this person is that you were dealing with in the past, they were the money person. They were the person that was really solid with handling the finances. They knew how to like get everything together financially. They knew how to put all the paperwork together. They knew how to make everything work, right? They knew how to make it happen financially. I think that's what you're dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. This person was the paperwork person, and you were the creative, more like spiritual, more like, okay, and let's keep our heads together, let's not get too over you. This person could get a little bit stressed out, but they were the one who was keeping the books tight, right? So this person is going to help work with your energy to help. I think financially this person was it really helped bring the financial situation to the fore for you. I think this is the person that we're talking about here, this Lover's card. It's whoever that you're coming back to, or whoever's idea you had originally worked with that you thought was really solid, that you're starting to try and like manifest now, or the person at this previous job that you like relied on because they were a real rock. You know, they really were there when you needed help and stuff. It's that kind of energy. So let's take a look and see if we got anything else. Anything else? Or okay, I'm gonna move on to, I think, the Queen of Wands. I'd like to see a little bit more on this outcome here. Again, I'm seeing you just being really attractive and really, like, whatever new situation you're walking into, everybody's really excited. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's pretty much the same card, only more emphatic, right? Let's just emphasize this, doubling down. You are really shining in this new position. Like, you have been, if this is something from the past that you left and came back to, boy oh boy were you missed. And you are really being welcomed back with open arms. If this is an idea that you had previously, you're like, I think maybe we should do this, and I'm not sure, but I think this is going to be a good idea for our future and for whatever. Like, I think we're going to be able to make this work as a business, and you're going to maybe have to collaborate with somebody from your past that you had a very intimate and strong connection with, that you had to walk away from for a bit, and you're coming back to. I think it's going to be very successful. It seems like you are really, they really are excited about it. They're looking at you like you're a great option to have back in this. You're going to make it work, and you seem like you've got the right kind of energy. Just remember that you are someone that everybody is looking at as like, you are a person who has it together. That is how people are perceiving you in this situation, for sure, with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. People are looking at you as an energy of, this person has got it. This new person has got it together, right? Okay, so I hope that resonated with you with the financial career aspect of things. Let's take a look at your romantic stuff for the second half of July 2026, Aquarius. Let's see what you got going on romantically. The career-wise, that's very interesting. So whatever you're starting new, congratulations on your new thing, on your new venture. Best of luck to you. Seems like you're really gonna shine. All right, let's see what we've got as far as an overall card for the energy romantically for the second half of July 2026 for Aquarius. What do we got? What do we got? Spirit, what do we got? What do we got in Fire? Give me some. Oh, that sees you. All right, oh, slow-moving energy. Oh, Slowpoke McGee with the Page of Coins. Okay, so it looks like you've definitely got some slow-moving, slow-building energy. Maybe you've got a crush you've been trying to kind of work your magic on, and it's been slow goings. Maybe you've got a relationship that you've been dating for a while, and it seems like you're just waiting for that next level to come, and it just hasn't been coming. We're going to take a look and see what we got here, Aquarius, for you. Let's see. What do we got? All right, we got the Four of Coins. Okay, yeah, here. Holding on. You're holding tight to something. Let's see. What's the surrounding situation? The situation surrounding you, got the Seven of Coins. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it really worth the effort, this thing that you're dealing with? Okay, let's see. Energy surrounding you. A lot of kind of withholding feelings here. A lot of you holding yourself back from making a decision. I think again, this is slow moving and you're trying to see if it's going to turn into something. Let's see what the final outcome is going to be here for you. Yep, okay. Oh, okay. Well, some action is going to happen. It's nice that that's how we end. So it looks like you've been working towards something. I'm getting the vibe that you have been trying to build a relationship here for a minute. The Page of Coins is a slow-moving, slow-building energy. It's about kind of putting plans into action, but it's the early stages of it. So I don't think that you're too deep into whatever this relationship is, for whoever this is resonating for. By the way, if any of this is resonating for you, side note, please feel free to like and subscribe. That's lovely. It helps the channel. It's free. And if you have any comments, if you want to say anything about your readings, or if you liked it, or if anything resonated with you, or if you disagree with anything, please feel free to say it in the comments. So yeah, the Page of Coins to me is showing that you are in something that is early on. I think you're in a relatively new stages of a relationship. I don't think this is super deep, but I think it's been going for a minute, or you've been laying it on. You've been trying to be flirtatious. You've been trying to give a little side. You've been trying to doe eye them. You've been trying to give your signals, and you've been doing this for a while. You've been working on this for a while. At this point, your energy here is the Four of Coins, which in a relationship reading to me is a very protective, withholding. I'm not moving, but I'm not doing anything. I'm not super excited. This isn't super great. It's not bad. Everything's kind of just fine, but nothing's really moving anywhere. You're just staying in the same place. It's fine. You know, you're going out on dates. You're probably, every once in a while you see each other, you know, a couple times, maybe once or twice a week. Nothing seems like it's moving anywhere. And maybe it feels like you are wanting things to maybe you're trying to move to the next level, like physically, and it hasn't gotten there, and you're not sure if you want to do that. Let's see, I've got the Seven of Coins here, which is the situation specifically, which I think you're trying to decide if you want to move to the next level. So the Seven of Coins is about assessing the planted seeds and seeing what's growing, what's not growing. Is this going to be something worth watching? Is this a harvest? Am I going to be able to harvest this, right? Am I going to be able to reap what I've sown here? So I think you've been laying this groundwork for a while with this person, and you are not moving forward right now. You're kind of holding on to your coins. So it could be that you are withholding intimacy, there's a certain level of intimacy that you have a boundary on, that you're like, I don't want to go past this boundary, and you're not sure if you want to move past that boundary. And right now you're kind of like, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I have to decide whether or not I think this relationship's really worth moving past this boundary. Is it going to be worth my time to be with this person? Is it going to be worth my time to like allow myself to be that level of vulnerable with this person? Is this going anywhere? That's what I'm getting as a vibe here. So you're really saying, like, is this going anywhere? So the Eight of Swords is the energy surrounding you here, and I think it's a withholding energy. The Eight of Swords is about keeping yourself locked inside of a cage of your own making. It can be about not moving forward because of insecurities. It can be about not divulging information because you're afraid of the potential consequences for it. But it's not like a Seven of Swords sort of like doing it with conscious manipulation in mind. It's doing it more in an instinctual way or in a subconscious way that just ends up keeping you from moving forward. So I want to clarify on this a little bit, but it seems like there, with the Eight of Wands here at the end, I feel like somebody here is going to try and make something happen. I think that it's because the Eight of Wands is the messages, sending messages, manifestation cards to some degree, to a lesser degree. All right, let's see. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think that you are ready to move forward with whatever this thing is. You need to know now. You're kind of at a position where, because Ace of Wands is about inspired energy, passion, passionate ideas, things like that. Like, yeah, let's go do this. Hey, let's make it happen. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, let's make that happen. It's that kind of thing. And then kind of like rush into the fray sort of vibe, as opposed to like a thoughtful, steady, right? There's almost kind of opposites, these cards. This Four of Coins is all about holding on to your coins and sitting there very steady. It's a grounded energy. It's earth energy. It's saying, I'm not moving anywhere. The Ace of Wands is about like fiery, new, let's go, let's make this happen energy. So I think that this is what is your vibe. This is what you're vibing right now. This is what you really want, is this Ace of Wands. What you're doing right now is this Four of Coins. You're holding yourself back from moving forward because I don't know why, but you're holding yourself back from moving forward in your relationship in one way or another. You're like, I'm keeping it steady at the status quo, even though deep down inside, I know, or I think pretty recently too. I don't know that this is something you've been dealing with for a while. I think that you've kind of just reached a point in the relationship where you're like, all right, it's move or get off the pot time, right? And maybe it's like you're thinking you want to move to the next level intimacy-wise, and they're not giving you that. They're not giving you the same vibe, you know. Maybe you guys have been friends for a long time and you're kind of throwing out that you want it to be more, and they're not really reciprocating, and you're not sure how that's moving forward. You're like, are you down with this? Are you interested in this? I don't know. All right, let's see the Seven of Coins. The Seven of Coins, which is assessing the situation. What is that? Another Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think you're ready to make a move here. You can give me one more here. You can give me one more here on this. Wands, tell me about that. Ooh, no, too many. One more here on this Seven of Pentacles, please. Seven of Coins. Well, then flip back over. Be more clear, please, cards, universe. One more card if you got it for us. If not, we'll move on. But I feel like I want just like one more. Just give me that one more. No? Okay. I'm gonna give one more shuffle and we'll see. If not, then we're moving on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Judgment. Okay. Huh. Yeah, maybe you're a little bit nervous about how this is going to reflect back on you. I think maybe you're a little bit nervous about how this whole situation is going to reflect back on you. Maybe maybe you're somebody who is kind of tame or I don't know what the word would be. That you are somebody that is more traditional, maybe, right? Or something that's a little bit more withholding when it comes to things like sex, things like that, things that are a little bit more like, that kind of passionate, intimate interaction. Maybe you're somebody who just normally is somebody that's a little bit more conservative. That's what I'm looking for. More conservative with yourself that way. And you are feeling like you don't want to be maybe that conservative anymore, but I think you're not sure how they're going to react to that. But I think you're ready to take it to the next level. And you are you've kind of deciding whether or not this person is going to be interested in joining you on that path, I think is where you're at right now. This Judgment card to me is saying, along with the Seven of Coins, this is an assessment card. So this is like, okay, I need to decide whether or not this thing is working. And then you've got this card of Eight of Wands. It's like really like, but a message is coming. This is an action card. This is things need to be said. This is a message card. This is a work. Somebody is sending you a message, like a text message or something. Or it's a manifestation card, like I want this to happen, so I'm willing it into existence. So to me, that's saying like there is an outcome you want here. I think that you have an outcome you want here. I think you're trying to see whether or not the outcome is going to work for you. Like you're ready to take the leap and to ask the question, but you're still not sure what the answer is going to be. And I think you're a little bit nervous with Judgment as to what that answer is going to be and whether or not it's going to reflect poorly on you. All right, let's keep going. Let's see this Eight of Swords. What do we got? Who is this Eight of Swords? This is the energy that's surrounding you. So I think this Eight of Swords might be the other person here involved. Aquarius, I mean, you are air energy, so certainly there is that level of you tend to be in your own head. But the Six of Wands here, which just flew out, is a card of victory. It's a card of victory. So, I mean, I think that you are ready to set yourself free from whatever this Eight of Swords is that's holding you back. If I can get one more card on that, that'd be great. Because I think you know that when you make this move, whether or not the person is reciprocal in those feelings or willing to accept it or like go with you on that path, I think that it's going to just set you free from this like Eight of Swords situation and this Four of Coins that you just don't want to be in anymore. I think you're tired of the slow plod. I think you're ready for a little bit more action. I mean, look at all these wands, right? The Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Swords again. The Eight of Swords again. Double down, double down. Well, okay, can you give me more clarification? Seven of Cups, okay. Yeah, I think it's, again, I think you're looking at the different possibilities. The different possibilities that are there now in this relationship, and maybe the different possibilities, like maybe you're excited about, oh, we could do this, and I could do this, and I could do this, but it just, I really just don't think I can, because, what if, this is a card of what if, I think. This is, right, it can be choices, it can also be like all the things that are holding you back is all the different possibilities of things that could go wrong. Maybe because this is all about like good things, bad things, the different, look at, oh man, these all the different possibilities. Possibilities can be possibilities for you to choose from. They can also be possibilities to keep you from choosing something. Look at all those possibilities. Well, those possibilities are crippling. All those possibilities are holding me back from moving forward to the next thing. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Right? I really want to say something. I really want to do this. I really want to be the victor here. I really want this relationship to fulfill me and to do the thing I needed to do and to be what I think it could be. Right? I think it could be this Ace of Wands. I think it could be really something exciting, something passionate, something great. Six of Wands, right? But I am holding myself back, or I am being held back. Either you are holding yourself back or they are holding themselves back. All right, let's see if I've got anything else here for that one. Let's see if we've got anything else for that Eight of Swords. Well, it really seems like, and you probably know who this is. Yeah, Ace of Cups, whoever it is, which one of you is ready to make an offer. I think it's you. I think you're ready to say, like, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's move forward. Let's move forward with this. Let's go forward. Let's stop dancing around. Let's stop, you know, acting like it's okay to just continue to stay in the same place and tread water in this relationship. Like, I'm ready to make a move. I'm ready for this to actually be something. You know, I'm ready to be more myself here, or I'm ready to express myself in a different kind of way here. I'm ready to show a different side of myself in this relationship. Anything else here for this Eight of Wands? Again, I think that's an offer, right? The Ace of Cups is very much an offer. And we're flanking here with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, which is, it's nice. I mean, to me, that is definitely showing that there's, woo! What we got here? Oh, we got quite a few here. Okay, well, okay, interesting. Interesting that these came out here. Everything kind of flew out kind of willy-nilly, so I don't know how much stock I want to put in it, because I will say that as I was talking about this, I was feeling the finality of having these two aces flank here. So if this is like really vibing for you and you're feeling really happy about this in the relationship, this is really resonating with you, and you're feeling like you're ready to make that offer, I would say that this is good, but these did come out, and I want to just like put this out there because I think maybe there's somebody out there that this is for specifically, where there's a third party situation here, and that's the reason you're holding yourself back. Like, you have been maybe putting out, because we've got the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. So specifically this Three of Swords, this Two of Pentacles, this Five of Swords is showing a lot of conflict, a lot of like having to be a little bit, I mean, Five of Swords to me is it's a rough inner conflict about something. It's having an, oops, excuse me, knocking things around. It's having to deal with I'm kind of not really sure what to do here. I'm kind of feeling like I'm in a position where I've been thinking about this, and it's been kind of weighing on me, and now I'm not really sure what to do here, and I know I need to do something. I'm gonna have to do something, and I'm looking at the different options here, but I'm not really sure. And this Three of Swords is cutting out, you know, it's a heartbreak. It's a heartbreak, and Two of Pentacles is juggling two things. So I'm seeing like it could be that you are holding yourself back, or they are holding themselves back, because there is somebody else involved here. And even though you guys have been building this up, you've been maybe doing this slow simmer for a long time, flirtation or whatever, maybe at the workplace or who knows, right? You really want to move forward and make this offer, but the reason you're holding yourself back is because you think that there's somebody that's going to be negatively affected by it. And it might be somebody like that. There's some possible heartbreak that could be a fallout from this. So that's why and if that's the case, then you know your situation. So I'm not going to pass judgment, just saying like that's a possibility that could be you in this situation, and if so, that's a tough place to be. So good luck with your decision making. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope this helps. Have a lovely rest of your July, Aquarius, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.